Broadway and theaters all across the country, including a recent run at the Forest Theater that went on for weeks. It's a story and music, of course, of Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. Well, the four stars of the original cast of Broadway's Jersey Boys have reunited as the Midtown Men. They are here today.
And let's say hello in not necessarily alphabetical order, but say hello, first of all, to Daniel REICHARD, who played the part of Bob Gaudio, Michael Longoria, who played the part first of Joe Pesci and then Frankie Valli, Christian Hoff, who played Tommy DeVito, and J. Robert Spencer, played the part of Nick Massey. Big welcome.
You're on the show. You know these guys.
I'm so excited. Let me tell you how this whole thing happened. So I go to Broadway shows. I'm a Broadway freak. My goal has always been to be on Broadway. It'll never happen. However, I get a seat when the show was sold out constantly. So I go and I get one seat in the front row. Okay, and I never want to sit in the front row because, you know, you're sitting like all this kind of stuff. And throughout the show, this man, Daniel REICHARD, I kind of get the feeling like he's maybe playing to me, but I'm not sure, okay? Because I don't ever know if they recognize you or are the lights in their eyes and all that kind of stuff. And when he went to do the curtain call, he walked downstage and went, "You rock." I went, "Oh my God." Okay, that was so cool. And so I didn't know how to get in touch with him, so I FedExed him a letter saying, if you were actually talking to me and you know, I am who I think I am and all that other kind of stuff, I'd love to get in touch. So we went out to dinner, and we're on Facebook, and we text and we call, and he's fantastic. So I'm so thrilled that they are here, first of all.
Thank you, Mark.
So let's talk about the Midtown Men.
Well, the Midtown Men started when we were doing the show on Broadway. We were playing the seasons, and we started getting asked to sing at other events like senators, fundraisers, and charity events, and Katie Couric's birthday. So we started putting together this act of 60s music, and we found that we not only love the music of the Four Seasons so much, but all of the music of the 60s. And this past year has been incredible for us. We've traveled coast to coast. We've been to Canada, in 5 cities in Canada, and it's just been, we're having the time of our lives doing our own act now.
Well, you sound so good. Now, Michael, you were playing the part of Joe Pesci when I first saw you.
Yeah.
And what people don't know probably is that Joe Pesci was responsible for putting the seasons together. You want to tell that story?
Yeah, well, when he was a teenager, he knew the Bob Gaudio character, and he somehow brought the guys together. You know, he knew that the seasons were looking for a piano player. He knew that the writer was looking for a group, and he somehow had the wisdom to put it together as a teenager, and then that's how this whole show came about.
Do a little Pesci for me.
Yo, hey, yo. He doesn't say yo, though. He doesn't say yo. What's up? No, he goes, hey, you looking at me? Hey. It's been years.
You guys have done how many shows together?
Over 1,000.
We were on stage on Broadway for over 1,000 performances together.
Yeah.
Do you ever get sick of each other? My God.
Well, I guess not, because we're still together. You know, we've been apart for about a year, and then we before we got together again, and we actually missed each other. We missed beating up on each other. So now we get to make music and make new memories as the Midtown Men.
And Christian, what was the most exciting part about launching a new Broadway show as the original cast?
Well, the best thing about this show was defining what it was, because the shows before this were typical jukebox musicals, right? They didn't have the story, the heart, the soul, the blood, the guts behind this story, you know, the underbelly, right? And so what set this show apart was its truth, was its the dynamics between 4 guys, the stories of family, of betrayal, of reuniting. And now we're living the story out in our own ways. You know, we're all 4 different guys, very strong-willed guys, but we come together, and the magic that we make on stage, you know, it parallels our characters in Jersey Boys.
When did you know, because you were the first guys to do it, when did you know you had a major hit?
Oh, the first time that I read it and sat down at the table to read through with the entire cast, and we knew we had something incredibly special. And I knew it was going to be a hit, but I didn't know it was going to be the phenomenon that it turned out to be. But when my folks saw it when we were in La Jolla, California, they just were crying after the show. They were like, "This is the one, Bobby. This is the one that you've been working so hard for. This is going to do it." And they were right.
When you met Frankie Valli for the first time, what was his reaction when he heard you guys sing? Because I went out and bought the original records, and you guys sound better than the original Four Seasons. Really.
That's what Bob told us.
Oh, no!
The original. I mean,
Bob Gaudio said that to us.
Did he? And he wrote most of the
You guys
music.
sound better than we ever sounded live.
It's kind of true, you know. Yeah. So was it a big
Frankie was always really supportive during the run of the show. Like anytime I had any questions about, how to hit a certain kind of note, or even like on the road, he invited me out to come and sing with him when he was in Lincoln Center. I had just taken over the role of Frankie Valli, and Broadway went on strike, and we were able to go on stage with him, and he just was so gracious and so. I don't know, kind of like passing the baton to me at the time, and he's always been a really cool guy.
Well, you guys are on stage the whole time singing, but you have a particularly difficult time because of the high register that you have to go for.
Yeah, I just got to make sure I'm hydrated, and relaxed, and say a little prayer,
We have the big helium tank back there.
And then all the things to pull my pants up.
And super tight underwear.
I wanted you to meet these guys. They're going to be around a little bit longer because they're going to sing for us at the end of the show. And my good friend Mark Vetri, chef here in town, is going to talk about a personal issue, so stay tuned to the 10 Show. More coming up right after this.
At the top of the show, what a great story. They're now known as the Midtown Men.
And as we promised, they are back to perform. Please put your hands together. Welcome CHRISTIAN HOFF, Michael Longoria, Daniel REICHARD, and J. Robert Spencer, the Midtown Men. Here they are.
Working my way back to you, babe, with a burning love inside. Yeah, I'm working my way back to you, babe, and the happiness that died, I let it get away. I used to love to make you cry. It made me feel like a man inside. But if I've been a man in reality, you'd still be here, baby, holding me. See me down and out, but I ain't not living my life without you. Oh, for every day I made you cry, I'm begging you till the day that I die. I keep working my way back to you, babe, with a burning love inside. Ooh, I'm working my way back to you, babe, and the happiness that died. Come down, doobie-doo, down, down. Come down, doobie-doo, down, down. Come down, doobie-doo, down, down. Breaking up is hard to do. Don't take your love away from me. Don't you leave my heart in misery. If you go, then I'll be blue. 'Cause breaking up is hard to do. Remember when you held me tight and you kissed me all through the night. Think of all that we've been through. 'Cause breaking up is hard to do. They say that breaking up is hard to do. Well, now I know that it's true. Don't say that this is the end. Instead of breaking up, I wish that we were making up again. I'm begging you, don't say goodbye. Can we give our love another try? Come on, baby, let's start anew. 'Cause breaking up is hard to do.
big round of applause. Back with more of the 10 Show right after this. Fantastic.